Welcome back to another NHL 23 best build in Eashl. Today we have the long-awaited best goalie build, and real quick before we get into it, as always, I just ask if you are enjoying the content and you do want the best NHL 23 Eashl content for the year, all I ask is that you drop a sub for me with noties on so you don't miss another banger. Let's get right in the build for y'all. So listen, y'all, I'm going to be completely transparent about EA right now and what they did with the goalies. They didn't change them at all. Not a single fucking thing besides taking a few superstar abilities out / boost and stuff that they'll probably add back in a different season. But they literally did nothing. All the attributes and stuff are literally the exact same for every single build that you will use. So if you know your NHL 22 goalie build, then you can probably use that and literally be perfectly fine. If you don't feel like going back and checking, or just need the best goalie build for NHL 23 and you're new to goalie, then I got it for y'all right here. So let's get it. So you are of course going to want to make your archetype a hybrid goaltender. If you played goalie before, literally played any NHL game before, you will 100% know that hybrid is pretty much always the wave most of the time. But your height's going to be 6'5", as I know y'all like y'all tall goaltenders, because everybody was flaming me for making the goalie build 5'11" last year, which y'all were shitting on it. But listen, I'll admit it, 5'11" was a bit short. I'll admit it. I did end up making the goalie build a bit taller last year. So we're going with 6'5" this year. We're being smart. We're going to go 190 pounds because if you see, so 191, so you get 88 agility, right? But when you're 190, you get 89 agility. But you don't actually gain anything if you're 191. So we decided to just go with 190. This way you get that +1 on your agility. You get 89. You still get vision boost and also rebound control and 5-hole boost as well. Then your handedness for whatever hand you catch with is going to be your preferences always, just like your stick handedness. It's always completely up to you, but I prefer lefty, but choice is yours. Abilities and boosts we will come back to as always. All right, so for your low attributes, you just want to add 2 to your 5-hole. You want to take 1 off stick low and 1 off glove low. I try to make this build as well-rounded as it could be, where all the attributes are kind of as close to 90 or as high as they could be in general. So I felt like this was kind of the best way to do it with that. Next, for your hands attributes, all you want to do is add 1 to glove high, add 1 to stick high, and take 3 off of your passing. As I mean, passing as a goaltender just really is not that important. Now, next for your quickness attributes, you just want to add 3 to your agility, take 4 off speed, as in my opinion, speed isn't really that important unless you're going to be skating out of the net a lot as a goaltender and maybe plan on using adventure or something like that. I really don't think speed is that important. I think agility is a way more important stat in my opinion. Let me know if y'all disagree and why down in the comments below. But you also just want to take 1 off your poke check as well. So now for your last attributes, your positioning attributes, all you want to do is add 3 to your rebound control, add 1 to recover, and take 3 off of breakaway and off of vision. As I mean, vision we will raise a little bit with the boost, and also breakaway 88 honestly should be more than enough for that. I really like the recovery stat, and also rebound control. Y'all are going to see what we do with that with the abilities and boosts as well. So let's get right into them now. Now going back to your abilities. For your zone ability, I highly recommend post to post when you do unlock it, because I don't know if y'all have noticed, they took that out as a superstar ability, and this is one of my favorite abilities from NHL 22 to use as a goaltender. I feel like it was one of the most effective abilities you could have, and they only have it as a zone ability this year. So when you do unlock it, I highly recommend that. But if you don't want to use that or don't have it unlocked yet, I definitely recommend either all or nothing to get you crazy extension on your poke checks, or contortionist just to give you some crazy save animations on pucks that you literally would not normally save unless you have this ability on. Now for your superstar abilities, this is of course up to you as always. I make the build to kind of give you guys the flexibility to use whatever abilities and boosts you guys kind of want to. However, my personal opinion, I'm going to go with light work when I unlock that, and I'm also going to go with sponge. I already have that unlocked. But I think sponge is a really effective ability, as shooting for rebounds this year is a really effective strategy. So sponge hopefully should help with that a bit. And also light work when I do unlock that, just to hopefully counteract some of the shooting abilities like close quarters, maybe heat seeker. that's what I'm hoping for, to be honest. Now, lastly, for your boost, like I said, this part is completely up to you because I make the build so you can kind of choose whatever boost you think will be most effective for you and your playstyle as a goaltender. But my personal opinion, just kind of looking at the attributes and how they are, I'm going to use Concealed 5-hole as my first one. And I'm also going to use Stick Vision to just kind of increase my vision as well. Because as you see, now everything's really well rounded. I kind of have 88 and above in all the categories that I think are really important as a goaltender. So I think this will definitely be the best goaltender build in NHL 23. And that's going to wrap it up for the best goalie build in NHL 23. If you did enjoy, please feel free to drop a like on the video, comment any other builds you want to see down below, and also sub with noties on so you guys do not miss another banger for the rest of NHL 23. I appreciate you watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.